Hello, my HQTs. Jump into my time machine because I'm about to take you for a spin to a distant decade, the 90s, baby. A time before texting, we just wrote notes instead, where love went down in person, not in the DMs. An era of awkward fashion moments from Doc Martens to dungarees, boob tubes to bandanas, yikes. We raved, grunge, jungled and gangster rap through life and went gaga for girl power. You know who I am. I'm Sugar Spice, standing in for Shazza, who was fired last night thanks to you lot. Now, if you want to be a winner, you've got to get with my yen. Or pounds, more likely. This is HQ Trivia, where if you ziggy zig you're sure to go far, and the rules here are very simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions ranging from easy to easy now. You've got 10 seconds to tap that answer. If you get it correct, you move forward. Answer all 12 right, you win or split the prize, and Extra Life can help keep you in the game. Invite your crew to HQ using your code to score one. You can use one per game, just not on the final round. And tonight we are giving away a wicked £1,000. That's enough for a Street Fighter 2 arcade machine, every episode of The Fresh Prince on VHS, and your own personal Ed the Duck. Remember him? But before you quack it, you've got to smack it. Let's get to the quizzing, shall we? Here we go with Q1. What's the title of the 1993 rom-com starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan? Dozy in Detroit, Nodding in New York, Sleepless in Seattle. This one's sure to wake you up quickly. Detroit is pretty dozy, but I don't think there's much of a story there. Picking up 2 Oscar nominations and a packet of Nitol is Sleepless in Seattle. 77,000 of you insomniacs got that correct. You snooze, you lose. On to Q2. Which player was instrumental in helping Manchester United win 4 Premier League titles in the 90s? Eric Clapton, Eric Cantona, Eric Morecambe. Are you a Man U fan? Apparently some of the players are fans of HQ. Clapton is a wizard on the guitar, but we are after the other kind of instrumental here. The king of the flying kick. It was Eric Cantona, or Cantona, as I like to say, and you HQ vets know exactly what I mean. 67,000 of you are really kicking things off now, nicely. Now this Sunday, we are back with the big game, everybody. Everything will be supersized with a £5,000 prize. Don't miss out on that cash. That's at 9 p.m. this Sunday. This is Q3. Which TV program hosted by Chris Evans and Gabby Roslin launched in 1992? The Massive Banquet, The Big Breakfast, The Tiny Snack. Well, now you're making me hungry. If you went for the tiny snack, then you should have aimed a little larger here. Supersizing your cereal, it was the Big Breakfast, the breakfast of champs, for 66,000 of you chowing down on that one. And it's time for lunch already with Q4. You still hungry? Of course you are. She came from Greece. She had a thirst for knowledge are the opening words of which hit? Common People, Park Life, Wonderwall. You've got a thirst for knowledge as well, haven't you? That's why you're here. It's not just the cash. 3 of Britpop's biggest belters, but who was all about a Greek girl? The Genius song with the generic name, it was Common People by Pulp.
She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye.
Still love that song, and 51,000 if you beat that one to a pulp. Nicely done. It's time for Q5. A TV advert for which fizzy drink was withdrawn after people copying it were injured. Pepsi, Tango, Red Bull. My advice, don't copy any TV adverts. Not the best idea. I'm not sure any of them are good for your insides, but who proved bad for your eardrums as well? Dancing with Danger, it was Tango. Tango is the correct answer. Aren't you glad you tapped on that one? That was a brutal question because we lost about 20,000 of you. 35,000 of you got it correct. The advert showed a chubby orange man slapping the drinker, resulting in perforated eardrums when kids copied it. Ouch. Q6. The first president of Facebook co-founded which of these internet services in the 90s? Napster, Yahoo, Netscape, and changed the course of history in the process. They ruled the internet in the 90s, but which of them did Sean Parker co-found Metallica's arch nemesis? It was Napster. Did you download the right one? 24,037 of you did. Obviously, none of us use Napster to illegally download music, right? But it's now a legit streaming service. And it's shout out time, everyone. Hello to Brendan, who's stressing about exams right now. You'll be fine. Keep calm and carry on. Jack Garvey and his cat Mary are playing tonight. Meow. Ollie M is with us. Hi to Robert Ubsdell. Happy belated birthday, Alessandra. And hello to Becky Choir Girl. This Sunday, we've got double the fun for you, as well as the big game. We've got HQ Sports for you sporty spices out there. That's happening at 2 p.m. this Sunday. Don't miss it. It's always fun. We're at the halfway mark. It's Q7. 6 of 1 was an early name for which of these TV programs? The X-Files, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Friends. 6 of 1 and none of the other. Good luck avoiding any of these shows in the 90s, but who started off with this name tag? Everybody's favorite half dozen. It was Friends. Who's rocking that Rachel right now? 22,473 of you are. Executives thought the name Friends sounded too boring, unlike the riveting 6 of 1. And you got 7 of 8 so far. Here we go with Q8. Who was the last Spice Girl to join the group? Was it Baby, Ginger, or Scary? Of course it was me, Sugar, but I'm not an option here. I joined like 5 minutes ago. It would not be a 90s quiz without us, but who was the last to spice up her life, appropriately named? It was Baby, and you are crying like a baby if you got that wrong, and that was a savage question. 13,000 of you down, 9,035 of you viving forever. Now, Jerry Halliwell may have missed the initial auditions, but Emma Bunton was the last to jump on board, replacing a very unlucky woman indeed. Q9. Pulp Fiction originally had which of these titles? Black Monday, Black Sabbath, Black Mask. A lot of pulping going on in this game. Lots of pulp for you. Tarantino could call it the Emoji Movie too, and we'd still watch it because it was brilliant. But what did he actually call it? The only one you can't mark on a calendar. It was Black Mask. Masks are for 3,847 of you on another savage one. 7,000 of you down, 3,847 of you moving ahead. Now, I can only remember one Black Mask in the film, and I'd better keep my mouth zipped about that. Q10. In the first series of the TV drama This Life, which of these characters resigned from the law firm? Egg, Miles, Millie. They were out, they were done, they quit, they resigned. It was the 90s answer to Skins, but which of these law graduates threw themselves out of court, cracking under pressure? It was Egg. Some of you with egg on your face right there. That was another tough one, wasn't it? Another brutal one right there, but 1,872 of you frying up the correct answer. Played by Andrew Lincoln, Egg resigned to follow a more peaceful career as Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead. Q11. A famous artwork that was vandalized in 1994 featured which animal preserved in formaldehyde? Dolphin, snake, sheep. You better preserve your place in the game because you're almost there. You're so close. Damien Hirst loves his formaldehyde, but which of his pieces got vandalized? The fluffiest of the three. It was a sheep. And a brilliant answer for 1,968 of you. Shepherd's Crook at the ready, because we are flocking into the final round. 1,968 of you still in the game. Another 30 using your extra lives to get back in. And £1,000 up for grabs as we speak. It's the big one. It's Q12. Which of these band names was created by the mother of one of the singers? New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. That's why you always want Mum around. Mum knows best. They all oozed sex appeal, but who was secretly a bunch of mummy's boys? It is pretty mum-tastic, but New Kids on the Block came up with their name all on their own, coined by Mama Timberlake. It was In Sync for the win, and we have 590 winners. Oh, snap! Now that was actually another sausage here on Q12. Congrats to our 590 winners. You totally smashed it. Taking home £1.69. We've got Rob Thacker with a nice convertible there. Surrey W, cute little penguin. We've got Simo Run, Tiger Lily 2601. Are those flowers for me? What are you going to do with the cash? Maybe get yourself a stuffed sheep, snag a black mask and zip it like the gimp. Down a Tango, just don't slap anyone in the process, please. There's a lot you can do with that £1.70. Those totally rad HQTs in it. You know your 90s, that's for sure. One of the best decades to ever do it. I'm Sugar Spice, and you can find me right here under my stage name, Shazza. Come be my friend and make it last forever, because friendship never ends. This does, though. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. with another stash of cash, £1,000 of it. And I'll see you Sunday for the big game. Until then, girl power dudes. Bye.